Alright, this fanfiction is named Drain My Daddy. It's a romance novel and it features Ecco2k, Thaiboy Digital, Yung Lean and Bladee. I'm pretty sure if there wasn't Yung Lean there, it would just be the Victim music video, but
Drain Gang, Drain Gang! It's such a good song. Drain Gang! This song is fire obedience.
It was a cold Swedish day. Thaiboy visited his friends in Sweden again. Ecco2k, who picked him up at the airport, was waiting for his plane. He was still not sure of his feelings for him, as if they were friends for many years, but he always felt that he wanted something more. While he was standing thoughtful, Thai had already approached him and tried to say hello to him, which met with zero reaction. Zach, hello, began to snap his fingers. Zach, I'm fucking, what? What happened slowly began to contact the world. I'm hell, what's up? Shakes his hand. What the fuck is this? Who wrote this? A fucking 2-year-old? Holy shit. Elua Thai, how's the trip? Also gave him his hand. Thaiboy looks cute. Zach thought immediately. He was wearing a TNF X Supreme SS18 jacket, under which a new XXXTentacion sweatshirt was visible. Acne Studios beige pants, and on his feet were the classic Nike Air Force 07 in white. Well, as always, are we going to you? Sure, Ben and Join are waiting for us. When Zach started his car, the song 1000 Gex, a money machine, began to fly from the speakers. I don't give a shit, Thaiboy commented. I thought you might like it, Zach embarrassed, changing the song quickly. I hate this cringe of pretentious shit, he added. The rest of the way they passed the car in silence. By the time Zach and Thaiboy arrived at John's house, it turned out that no one was home. Zach immediately called John to ask where everyone was. To his surprise, no one answered the phone. What shall we do now? Asked Thaiboy.
Make him surprised, man.
Let's see, there is someone upstairs, Zach said in a firm voice. Basically, it didn't bother him that he could spend time alone with Thai. He hoped that in the end he would manage to gather courage and tell him about his feelings. After searching the house and not finding any clues, the two of us decided to kill their time in some way. Thaiboy reached for a Hennessy bottle and 2 glasses. He poured about half a glass on both himself and Zach. Our 2 heroes began to slowly get drunk and feel the effects. Zach flirted harder with Thaiboy. He responded to his courtship much warmer. The moment Zach bent down, Thai understood how sexy he really was. His pants, Nike NRG ACG woven pants, barely fit his fat ass. Seeing something like this, his crotch in his pants immediately tensed up with the excess meat he was pushing. Thai got up, walked over to the unexpected Zach and spanked him in his extraordinary hole. At the same moment when surprised Echo gave a loud scream, Thai embraced him tightly. You probably hoped it would happen, little huh? He began to whisper slowly in Zach's ear. Honest, Thai, I have to confess something to you. Ouch! He didn't finish before he got another blow. Zach felt his legs become flabby and his fleshy ass getting redder. Thaiboy covered his mouth with one hand and with the other began to pull off his pants, revealing the greatest ass in his life. He couldn't believe that he noticed it after so many years of acquaintance, especially with her size. Echo was wearing white Koshorubchinsky panties that perfectly complemented his delicate dark skin. Thaiboy, without thinking, began to pull them off, patting his victim's ass with increasing force. When he saw the expression on his face, Zach immediately brought his lips to him and kissed him. His saliva was sweet and his breathing warm. He was surprised by how delicate his lips were. When both of them were naked, Zach looked at Thaiboy's and could not believe his eyes. He was huge, much larger than his, and was at least 25 centimeters. He knelt on his knees and asked, "Oh no, can I drain your dick, Daddy?" Without waiting for an answer, he approached the monster and felt charmed by its masculine smell. He slowly began to lick a member of his friend, liking him. After a moment, he spat on his fingers and started sticking them in the getting ready for the inevitable. He sucked his cock as hard as if it were a pacifier. Thaiboy was so shocked by the dress that took place that he felt like his whole soul was coming out through the hole in his cock. Oh my god, this shit's amazing. Ecco, on the other hand, was incredibly pleased with himself and his skills. The very fact that he gave his beloved so much pleasure was enough for him. When he was sure that Thai's fat fit in his hole, he lay down on the sofa and raised his legs up. Destroy my anus more than a beat on the legendary member, Daddy. Thaiboy, without thinking, squeezed into his tight boy without a word to satisfy his ever greater desire. He did not believe what he was doing, but he did not care in the least, because the pressure he felt on his breast was so great that he knew that if he lost his focus for a second, it would. He had never felt such a thing in his life. Zaka cave clenched very tightly, but at the same time, the mix of sperm and saliva on his natural make his cock enter easier than admins of shitpost Twitter accounts in the hearts of e-girls. Bro, just at me, man. Our two heroes totally lost themselves in the pleasure they felt. For hours at John's house, there was nothing but screams of pleasure, moans and the sound of Thai's hand striking the amazing back of Ecco. Wait, don't click off yet. I tried out a new format. I thought it would be fun to animate this whole shit, and it was really fun. I'm gonna lie, this is my favorite video I've ever made, and I really want to know what you think about it. So just comment what you think, and if you want to see more of these types of videos. This shit took me so long to make, it literally took me around 30 hours, and there's also a part 2 to this. So if you want to see part 2, hey man, just tell me in the comments. I'm your man. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.